Hi, I'm Matt Herrin, Product Specialist for Mackie, and today I'm here at Sweetwater, GearFest 2017, and I'm here to show you our new DC16 control surface. Sweetwater's been selling the DL32R for quite some time, but I wanted to talk to you today about our DC16 control surface and what we were trying to do with this product. We wanted to do three things. The first thing was make it so you could spend less time digging through complicated menus and more time mixing. The second thing is we wanted you to be able to completely customize the control surface so anyone can use it, from a House of Worship volunteer to a Class A engineer. And the last thing is we wanted to introduce what we're calling surface to wireless mixing, which is the ability to go from your control surface right to the app seamlessly as one experience. So let's start with a bit of an overview of the console. So to start, we've got 17 Alps touch-sensitive motorized faders. We have a 6-segment channel level LED, a 3-segment gain reduction LED, obviously solo, mute, and select buttons per channel. We have tons of full color screens on the surface, buttons, encoders, everything you need. So let's start off right at the top. We wanted it so you could spend less time digging through complex menus. So one of the most commonly accessed features is EQ. So I want to show you a few different ways you can access EQ. At any time, you can grab any of these fat channel controls, and you can adjust a band by selecting the band. Band 1 I have selected here. I can adjust the level, the frequency, and the cue right here with one touch. So I don't have to go into a menu, I just touch and I'm ready to go. If I press EQ, EQ will spill across these screens, giving me the ability to see my different bands all across. And if I tap over here, I can actually push that right to fader. So I can make my EQ adjustments right here on the channel faders, tap flip again, and I'm back to mixing. The second thing we wanted you to be able to do was to be able to completely customize the control surface. So you'll notice that each channel, we have channel name, we have channel color, we have channel icon, we have tons of great icons built right into the system. And what's really cool is the system is an iPad-based system. So what we can do is we can grab our iPad, we can jump right into a channel. I'm a bass player, so I'll just jump over to the bass channel here, grab it. If I tap image, I select camera, I can use the iPad's camera, flip it around. Here's us in studio. All right, we can use the photo and that'll actually drop right into the channel. So that's even better. So as humans, we're designed to recognize faces easier than anything else. Why not throw faces down in the channel strip instead of just simply throwing down a name or a small, simple icon? So another great customization feature is the ability to have all of your view groups labeled here along the sides. So we've gotten rid of board tape. We don't want you to have to use board tape on a digital console anymore. So we can actually label out these view groups right here along the sides. So you'll notice I have drums, instruments, monitors, my front of house. So if I tap drums, I just see my drums. And I can quickly add and remove channels. So if I didn't want this drum reverb return, I hit assign, tap drums. If it's flashing, it's part of the system. Hit it, pull it right out, hit assign again, and it's gone. I can easily make these adjustments in real time without having to go into any complex menus. The last thing, all of our outputs are completely labelable right here on the left side. So you notice I have my guitar aux, I have my Vox aux, I have my bass aux. They're all here, easily labeled and completely color codable. The last thing I want to talk about today is I want to talk about our surface to wireless mixing. At any time, you can grab any of the 3 iPads in our smart bridge and you can walk around with them. You can control your entire mix. You can give iPads, iPods to any of your performers and they can control their own monitor mixing. We have massive access limiting built right into the surface as well, so you can cut people out of any kind of functionality that you want. So each one of the iPads knows where it is in the dock, and it knows whether it's in the dock or it's in my hand. So it's really cool. So I have each one labeled A, B, and C. I have the center iPad set to follow. So whatever channel I select, it jumps right to that channel. If I go over to Dynamics, Dynamics come up on the center screen. As you can see, it quickly follows. Over here on the right, on my right, your left, you'll notice this iPad, and it's going to be my history. So it's going to show me what I was just working on. So it's great. It allows me to work on multiple channels at the same time. No other board at this price point really offers that functionality. So I can go to my kick, and I can jump to my EQ, and I can work on, let's say, my bass DI at the same time. If I jump over here, now I've got my bass DI here with my picture, as you see, and I have my kick drum here, and I can make adjustments on both at the same time. Now, the last thing I want to show you guys, this is really cool. So each one of the iPads knows whether it's in the dock or it's in my hand. So if I grab this iPad and I go and make adjustments, let's say make a balcony adjustment, and we continue working here, So you remember I was working on my kick, so it's here. But let's say I go and I grab an aux. I decide to jump over to the guitar aux. He's having some kind of trouble. I can load up the RTA. And after loading the RTA, I can make adjustments, fix the problem as I see fit. And then when I drop the iPad back in the tray, it'll go right back to its position. So when I drop it in, it goes right back to that kick EQ that we were working on earlier. So I don't have to make adjustments, my whole system stays static, and I don't have to worry about going from surface to wireless or losing any of that functionality. So that's the DC16 control surface. So hopefully you can see what we're trying to do. One, help you mix faster and spend less time digging through complex menus. Second, completely customize the system to match your needs. And lastly, introduce surface to wireless mixing, the ability to go from your control surface wirelessly and back again seamlessly without having to go into any menus or make any changes. So if you have any further questions about this product or anything else Mackie sells, feel free to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer today.